Okay, David, let's take a look at the golf swing that you sent us. First thing we notice that you've done very good work on your posture. One of the things that you were fighting in your golf swing in the past is that your head would tend to get buried down into your chin, and then your weight would get back on your heels in this area here. So you've done really nice work on getting in a better athletic or ready to respond position. The only problem that we're still seeing in your golf swing is the golf club is getting inside as you take this golf club back. And we can show you that because the golf club's getting back in here behind your hands and into your legs. On the left-hand side of the screen here, we've got some video of Adam Scott. This was taken at the British Open this year. As Adam takes the golf club back, you can see that the golf club stays a little more in front of his body. And as this golf club stays on line with his feet, it doesn't get behind him. And that's where part of the problem in your golf swing happens. You can see the difference in the position there. Golf club for you gets back in behind your legs or into your legs here. This is more on line with Adam's feet. Another way we can have you think about this is you have your golf club here and your hands here. So the golf club is got behind your hands, whereas Adam's hands and golf club are all on the same line here. So as we carry this golf swing on up to this position, you see that this is on plane for Adam here. You're just going to be a little under the plane. This is where part of the problem starts in your downswing. So you can see the difference in the position here versus the position that Adam is in here. And one of the problems, if we can show you this, is look at how far this golf club is now back in behind your body. Where this golf club here for Adam is more on line with his body here. If we draw a circle around this golf club, I think you'll have a better idea of what we're talking about here. Here's your golf club there, and here's Adam's golf club here. So Adam's keeping the golf club a little more on plane, where you're just getting the golf club wrapped around your body, and you're now going to struggle on the downswing to get the golf club back on plane. As we take this up to the top of the backswing position, you've done very nice work on getting your backswing in a little better position. As you know from our past work, you tended to get the golf club across the line. So we've done a good work, or done some really nice work here on getting this golf club in a better position. You've changed the plane of your left arm. If you remember, the old position of your left arm was very, very steep. Up in this area in here, your left arm plane was matching more of that line there. So we really have changed the plane of your left arm a lot. And as you get up to the top of the backswing here in Adam's swing, this is where the change that we want to try and have you feel. Because now as you start down, you're going to see this golf club start to get a little under the plane there. That's getting close to being under, where Adam tends to keep this golf club not so much behind him. And your golf club now is just getting what we would call stuck. This is where the blocks to the right are coming from, and this is where the quick hooks with the driver are coming from as well. You can see that Adam's much more on plane here. And then as we carry this on down for your golf swing, you're going to see this position. The golf club just gets stuck back in here behind you, where for Adam this golf club is much more on line with his feet. And this is basically the same position that he took the golf club back in. You see this position here. And you see this is just stuck back in here behind you. And as this golf club is getting stuck back in here behind you, this is where the block to the right that you talk about as the club gets longer, this is where it's coming from. With the shorter irons, you won't block it so much. But with the longer clubs, you'll start to block it. And as we get rid of these swing plane lines, you're going to see as Adam comes in here, club face in a fairly square position, going down his target line. But because you've gotten the club inside going back and stuck behind you coming down, you can see the club face a little open here and your golf ball leaking out here to the right. Okay. One other way we can have you feel this or think about this is the position you get into going back, which is inside, and then this is the position you get into on the downswing, which is also coming a little too much from the inside. If we look at Adam's backswing here, this is the position going back, and then this is the corresponding position coming down. You see these circles fairly close to each other, and that's because Adam's keeping the golf club on plane. You're just a little under the plane going back, and you're just getting a little stuck coming down. Good players tend to get in this position when they swing poorly. They get what we would call stuck, because most good players can manipulate the golf club with their hands. They're able, from this position here, sometimes when their timing's good, to square the golf club up with their hands. So if you could just feel that this shaft, the shaft of your golf club, goes back more in this position here, and we keep the club head in front of your body in this position, as opposed to getting back in here behind you, I think you'll hit the golf ball a little more solid, but you'll also start to see your golf ball start a little more on line. And if the golf club gets on plane going back, you've got a much better chance at getting out of this stuck position here on the downswing.